Most freelancer spreadsheets fail for the same reason. They're built to track information instead of helping you make decisions. And the weird part is, the more data most freelancers collect, the less financially clear they actually feel. I think most freelancers eventually reach the same point. You start with one spreadsheet, then another, then maybe an expense tracker, an invoice tracker, a monthly budget, a subscription list. Eventually, your business is spread across 10 different systems, and somehow you still don't feel in control. Because the real issue usually isn't organization, it's structure. Most freelancer spreadsheets are built backwards. The first problem is that most spreadsheets only track the past. They record what already happened, what already got paid, what already got spent. But freelancers usually struggle much more with uncertainty about the future. Questions like, will next month be okay? How long can I survive if income slows down? What payments are actually coming soon? Traditional spreadsheets rarely answer that. And honestly, that's where most financial stress comes from. Not the past, the uncertainty. That's why forecasting became one of the most important layers in my own system. Not fantasy forecasting, real expected cash flow based on actual invoices and due dates, because future visibility changes the way you make decisions. The second reason freelancer spreadsheets fail is that they treat all money as available money, which sounds harmless. But it's probably one of the biggest financial mistakes freelancers make. Seeing money in your account doesn't mean that money is actually safe to spend. Future taxes matter. Recurring subscriptions matter. Reserves matter. Upcoming slower months matter. Volatility matters. Most spreadsheets only show balance. But balance alone is almost meaningless. What actually matters is how much financial pressure already exists underneath that number. That's why I started building things like safe to spend and future pressure tracking, because clarity is not how much money exists. Clarity is how much risk exists. The third problem is more subtle. Most freelancer systems measure activity instead of business health. They track hours, tasks, transactions, income totals, but they don't really help answer questions like, is this business stable? Am I becoming too dependent on one client? Are recurring costs slowly becoming dangerous? Is my workload sustainable? Am I growing or just surviving? That's why I eventually started building dashboard signals instead of only tables. Revenue volatility, client concentration, cost pressure, workload balance, future outlook. Because businesses usually don't collapse suddenly. The warning signs appear much earlier. Most people just don't have systems designed to notice them. I think that's the biggest thing I learned from rebuilding my own systems. Good business systems shouldn't just collect information. They should reduce uncertainty. They should help you think more clearly. They should help you make calmer decisions. And honestly, I think that's what most freelancers are actually searching for. Not more tracking, more clarity. So if you're trying to organize your freelance finances more intelligently, I created a free freelancer cash flow clarity guide. It's linked below. It explains some of the structural and mindset changes that helped me stop feeling financially reactive all the time. And if you want the full connected system I've been building around these ideas, including forecasting, dashboards, subscriptions, analytics, workload tracking, and business health signals, I linked the solo business control system below too. I'm still improving it constantly, but it already became one of the most useful tools I've ever built for my own business.